Hey, you guys, you know what time it is. It's time for my motherfucking advice. It's time for my motherfucking advice. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all been? I have not done an MF'N Advice video in such a long time, and that is just because I've had so much going on. I've been trying to focus on getting my actual review show videos out. And now, since, everything doesn't come on until like 9 o'clock tonight, I have an actual opportunity to review. Well, do my MF'N Advice video. So I got this new lipstick. What y'all think? If you want to know what it is, then you're going to have to come back and watch my haul video. Yep, that's how I'm doing this. Yeah. So don't send no messages asking. You just make sure you check out the haul video where I'm going to do a makeup haul and I'm going to do a clothes haul. And I'm probably going to do them separately so that, it won't be so long because I bought a bunch of shit. Just like over the past month or so. But anyway, let's get into the MF'N Advice videos. Okay, this is from a 24-year-old girl from NY. You heard me. She says, I watch your videos all the time. I think that you're so funny. Girl, thank you, girl. Oh, Lord. I be trying on here, girl. Lord. When I'm not drunk, I'm funnier. Anyway, she says that she is bisexual. And she knows that I'm bisexual. But her family doesn't like it at all. They look down on her. They say that she is going to hell and will never amount to anything in life. And that she needs Jesus and all this other stuff. But yet, when she goes to church, she feels out of place because, she says, I have to deal with the people looking at me sideways, whispering about me behind my back. So sometimes I just choose not to go because I feel like shit, like I'm not welcome there. To be honest with you, sometimes I even feel like just going ahead and killing myself like this would just be the solution to the problem. I feel like if I'm dead and gone, then everything would be better. I really didn't want to come off like I'm putting my problems on you, and I don't want to bother you, but I'm just wondering, as a fan of yours, can you do a video about this subject? Because I know that there are other people out there that are going through the same thing, and I know you have a great platform. Okay, first of all, it is no problem at all. This is what I do, y'all. I do these MF'N Advice videos because I feel like I've been through a lot, and I've been given wisdom over the years from my parents and from the people I've been raised by. So if I can share that with other people and that will in some way help them, then of course, why not? So don't even think about it like that, girl. But yes, I would like to talk about this. I think I mentioned in my my R&B Divas video that church can be the messiest place ever, regardless of whether you're bisexual or not. They can be messy. And I remember when I was in high school, I used to go to church with my girlfriend because she stayed right down the street from the church. So we used to go to church together. I mean, like I said, bisexuals and lesbians, gay people love the Lord. Like, get the hell out of here with that bullshit. We love the Lord. Oh, I love the Lord. See, I told y'all I don't want to go there. Anyway, my advice, and I reply to her. Normally, I don't reply to people with the emails. Like, I want to sometimes give people, the courtesy of answering them myself before putting a video out there. So this was one of those videos because I didn't like what she said about wanting to kill herself. Like, let me tell you something, okay? I know how that feels. So I'm not even going to, I'm somewhat of a manic depressive, if that makes sense. I sometimes go into very deep depressions. I haven't been in any in a while, which I'm very happy for. But there are times in my life where I've been severely depressed and wanting to kill myself and all of that crazy shit. And I can relate to that. So I want to talk to anyone that is having issues like that. You should never let anybody make you feel like your life is not worth living, because it is your life, not theirs. If they want you, and she's 24 years old, so she's out of her parents' house. I'm sure of it. I hope so at 24. A lot of people aren't, so I don't want to throw no shade. But I'm just saying, you're grown. You do not have to depend on anyone. Therefore, they cannot make your decisions for you. No one should be making those types of decisions for you. Your life is worth living. Don't let somebody make you feel like that. And definitely not some fucking people at church, because people at church got their own issues. Eddie Long. Okay, I'm just saying. Church is just a place for everybody to come and worship the Lord together. But whenever there's a lot of people coming together, there's always bullshit as well. So take it for what it's worth. When you go to church, you say your prayer, you get what you get out of the sermon, out of the choir, you get what you get, and you walk out those doors with your head held high. Because the people in there that are talking about you and are worrying about you and how you feel and all of that, and what you do in your bedroom, those are the damn devil. And do not let them keep you from the Lord, okay? If you want to keep going to that church, keep going to that church. In your mind, say a symphony to you too. And if y'all don't know what that means, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. That's what that means. A symphony to you too. And because we're talking about people in church, you can't tell people at church, hey, fuck you. No. You're gonna say in a symphony to you too. And if they know they're Millie Jackson, they'll know what that means. But anyway, I don't want you to feel. Oh my God, like there's so much I can say, and and that's why I'm kind of like fishing for the perfect thing to say. Like, God, please work through me right now. Don't let anybody do that to you. Your life is your life. Live your life the way you want to live your life. If you want to be with a woman, be with a woman. If you want to be with a man, be with a man. That is nobody else's decision to make. And your family, as far as they're concerned, sometimes families take a little longer to get into, to understand and to let things go. It takes time. Sometimes it takes years. One of my friends, her mama threw her ass out. And now they're the best of friends. My mama told me she wasn't raised in a dyke. My mom is my ace boon coon. I talk to her about everything. So I'm just saying that there's a fear that your family probably has of what other people are going to feel about you, what other people are going to say. And you need to explain to them that at the end of the day, it's their opinion that really matters to you. So if they feel some kind of way about it, that's going to hurt you. But this is who you are, and you're not changing. And if they are not going to open up their hearts, open up their minds to who you are, then they don't need to be in your life. Okay? Because just because they're your family doesn't mean they have to be in your life. I have a lot of family members that I feel like I could just pluck off the end of the fucking table and stop talking to, because they bring more drama than they bring happiness into your life. You know what I mean? And some family members are like that. And bye, fuck it, whatever. Peace, deuces. Like, you don't have to deal with people if you don't want to have to deal with them. You're 24 years old. You don't have to deal with them. So my advice, of course, is to try to talk to your people in a different way. And about that, you're going to hell and you're never going to get anything good in life. I want them to go look on TV and stop that shit. Because damn near every successful person on TV has dibbled and dabbled. Damn near. I'm just saying. Okay? Andy Cohen, gay. And he is the shits on Bravo. Okay? Ryan Seacrest, I'm just playing. I don't really know that. But he runs E-Network. Okay? All I'm saying is, your sexual orientation doesn't have shit to do with anything else besides, guess what? Your sexual orientation. Who you do in your bedroom is nobody else's business, whether they're a woman or a man. And I'm telling this to everybody, not just to the young lady that wrote me, but to everybody, okay? It's nobody else's fucking business. Tell them to mind their business. If they want to worry about who you fucking, worry about who they fucking. That's what they need to do. I can't stand when people want to throw the Bible at you and all that shit, having children all out of wedlock, lying to people, cheating on their taxes and shit, just doing all kind of wrong shit, but want to throw the Bible at you whenever you want, whenever you tell people you gay. They always want to pick the Bible up as the perfect time and they can throw some words in your face or some shit like that. And you know what I say to those people? The Lord said not to judge. So won't you go sit your ass down somewhere, because ain't no way in the Ten Commandments did it say that I cannot like the same sex. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not about to have this back and forth with no fucking body. Don't come on here with that bullshit. I will delete your comments. I feel like the Lord loves everybody. The Bible is a guide to life. This is no lie, but I feel like people take shit out of context all the time, and you can never know what the truth is until you meet the man above. And until that day comes, you live your life and you'll be happy. As long as you're not hurting nobody, do you and fuck everybody else. And we're moving on to the next letter. Okay. Listening to your past advice on YouTube encouraged me to do things different. Really, girl? Don't tell me that. Oh, Lord. I've been through too much, you won't believe it. But who hasn't, right? Girl, who you telling? Put my glasses on. Now I've been talking to this guy for some time, but not too long. The end of February. When I say we are exactly alike, I mean we are exactly alike. To the point where we have the same birthday. We are identical. We actually on the phone they're on the phone and she was writing this to me. Everything is good. I kept hearing your voice in the videos, though, saying, don't let that nigga mind fuck you no matter how good it seems. So I did just that. But I say smart remarks and make things so much more difficult than it has to be. But I'm so fed up with being hurt, so I feel being hard is how not to get my heart broken. I come off as a complete bitch to him at times, but he never says those words exactly. Of course not. He don't want to get smacked. I hear his male relatives that are younger, 16 to 19, say he's tripping because he acts so much more calm and relaxed ever since we started talking. Everyone says that about him. Everyone says that about him. I mean, I've picked dudes in my past that were messed up. I always came out of my pockets for them and was looking stupid. But with him, he does anything for me. I only accept simple things because I don't want him thinking I owe him the cookies. You know Steve Harvey's 90-day rule? I went beyond that. Girl, you're doing too much. I'm just playing, girl. Hold on to it as long as you want to. We still haven't had sex, and I tell him I'm not ready to open my legs until I have some type of commitment. By that, I mean just that. And I always say until I have a ring. So he bought one. Oh, I haven't taken it yet because all that talk about me wanting a ring and now I'm not ready. I'm not trying to make him wait forever. We're cool. We tell each other every little thing. We're perfect where we are right now. I don't want to lose that. Plus, I'm not ready to be engaged. She says when he bought it, he started really thinking about what that meant to officially get on his knee, but that he's grown now, left the streets alone, and is currently earning his degree for a better future. You don't think about what it means to have a ring until someone comes to you like this. I tell him this is engagement, not just a serious relationship. Do I think he bought the ring just to get some? Not at all. I put this man through a lot with my attitude. He sticks around through it all. Between you and all, I think he likes that. Shaking my head. Girl, of course he does. I'm going to get to that. Anyway, my questions are, should I make him wait this long up until he's ready to get on his knee? Should I even go forward because I don't want to ruin a great friendship by starting a relationship? Okay, let me think about this for a second. First of all, in a relationship, you want your significant other to be your best friend. You want that person to be just like your best friend. Lyric is my best friend. Me and him, road dog all day. That's my dog. That's my round. But that just so happens to be my old man as well, but we were friends first. Y'all know that. But anyway, not about me, about the lady. I'm just trying to use that as an example. Shut the hell up. Y'all tripping. Anyways, I say that if he was willing to get down on one knee and propose to you and you love him and you want to be with him and you want to make love to him, that's the life that you want. Stop thinking about ruining shit. I hate when people think, oh, I don't want to ruin this or I don't want to ruin that. The next step in a relationship is not going to ruin anything. Marriage is not going to ruin anything. If your relationship is going to break up, it's going to break up regardless of whether you get married or not. As long as you have those same values at the beginning of your relationship that you have throughout it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand you saying that you wasn't ready. You don't give up your pussy until you're ready to give up your pussy. So let's just put that out there first. No, if he's being calm and chill with it, and you're being a good, having a good effect on him, then that's good too. And you might want to check your attitude. I'm going to say that. Yes, men like feisty women, especially if you're little like me. They think that shit's adorable. I don't know why. It annoys me personally for when I'm balking at a motherfucker for them to be like, you so cute. I'm like, fuck you. I don't like you. But I'm glad you can laugh about it because I goes off up in here. I have things that aggravate me. And I will go off like that, and then he'll look at me and laugh at me, and I'll laugh, and then it's over. You know what I mean? So it just depends on your relationship. But I also feel like sometimes you need to check yourself to make sure that you're not coming off wrong, that you're not wrong in the situation. Yes, women have attitudes, men have attitudes, everybody has attitudes. That's not a big deal. And if he doesn't seem to have a problem with it, then don't change yourself, but just check yourself sometimes. Really think about it. And I understand exactly what you mean when you say being hard, because I had to teach myself that sometimes when you're really angry with somebody, you just want to be mad. You just want to be mad. There's nothing that they can say to make you feel better, even though you wish that there was something. You want to hold on to the anger because you feel like once you let go of the anger, you weak now. You got to save face, so you got to stay being mad. I know how that feels, and I want to tell you that regardless of how that feels, let it go anyway. Let it go anyway. Even if you feel like you're not saving face, a relationship is not about that. A relationship is not about pride. And if y'all have a friendship, why not start, especially if he went out and bought the ring. Girl, are you crazy? Are you crazy? You know what? Let me tell you what you do. You wear your ring. If he gets down on one knee and wants to propose to you, if he ready for that, he a man, he doing what he got to do. If you looking at this relationship like this is what you want to do for the rest of your life, let him put a ring on it. Let him put a ring on it and keep your punani to yourself until y'all get married. You want the test? That's the test. I'm just saying, if he really want to marry you, if he really a good man and you say that's what you want to do, if that's what you feel comfortable with, if you want to wait until y'all get married, then that's what you tell him. That's what you do. And if you don't want to wait, if you want to give him the cookie anyway, if you feel like he been waiting all this time, he done bought a ring. To me, it sounds like he in there for the long haul. So to me, it sounds like you have all of the chips in your court. You have all of the chips in your court. You said, I don't want to fuck until I get a ring. The man bought a ring. You said, okay, I kind of want to wait. He ain't got on one knee yet. He's trying to wait. What I'm saying is, do you. Follow your heart. Stop overthinking it. Stop thinking, oh, we're going to ruin the friendship. Fuck all of that. Some of the best friendships become some of the best marriages. So I say, follow your heart, do you, and stick to your convictions. That's what I say, boo. Why am I doing like 8 minutes a damn video? I'm going to have to edit this shit because I'm doing too much. Next letter. Okay. I have 2 questions that need to be answered with your great advice. Girl, thank you. I'm 16 years old, a junior in high school. I recently came to the conclusion that I'm attracted to the same sex, girl. Well, not recently. I'm been feeling this way since freshman year of high school. I love when it rains. But I choose to not experiment because I didn't understand how these feelings came about. So I decided to let it be a fantasy of mine. Now I'm at an age where I can't help who I'm attracted to, look at, or think about. I honestly do want to start dating girls to see if I really like them or if I'm just a freak. Girl, what is your definition of a freak? Because I'm a freak. But I'm not sure if this is the right time or who to even go about a situation like this. Or how to, I'm guessing you mean, or how to even go about a situation like this. I go to a school filled with lesbians, and I don't want to be one of those girls who got turned out. Damn, I'm going to talk to you. Okay. Plus, they can be very aggressive, clingy, and not very feminine. I'm attracted to girly girls, even though I am one myself. Don't get me wrong. I still like guys. I've been talking to this guy I really like for a minute. But about 2 days ago, we kissed and nothing was there. Sparks weren't flying like I thought they would. I don't know if I'm just not physically attracted to him or if I'm just a little too attracted with wanting girls. I am a virgin, but I still want to be with someone I'm physically attracted to. Emotionally, he's everything I've ever wanted. I want to keep seeing him, but the physical attraction needs to be there. Sorry this letter was so long. I hope you have a chance to read this. I would really appreciate it. P.S. I think you're very beautiful. I love your videos, and I am also a May Gemini. Oh, okay, shout out to you, boo. Let's get into this video. Thank you so much. I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm going through it right now with this acne shit. That's why I got this gentle acne scrub. And I'll be reviewing that to let y'all know how that worked out. But that'll be on the natural hair video channel. So whatever. But on to the video. On to the questions. Okay. You're 16 years old, junior in high school. I went to an all-girls school. I went to an all-girls school in high school, and it was exactly like that. All of the girls were dropping like flies. I mean, we had like an orientation over the summer that we went to before 9th grade, and all the girls were like, if a dyke come up to me, I'ma knock the bitch out. If a dyke come up to me, I'ma knock the bitch out. They was all on that shit, but as soon as they saw one of the girls, actually it was like maybe 2 or 3 girls that were very, very, they had a pull to them. Let's just say J, B, and K. Okay, J, B, and K were the 3 girls that everybody wanted to fuck with. And if you watch my videos and you went to prep around 2006, 2005, 4, around those years, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about, because all they had to do was pass a girl in the hallway and the bitch was turned out. I mean, they did some slick shit. I ain't gonna lie. They almost caught me slipping one time, but I was like, nah, I ain't one of those. And I eventually had just had a girlfriend that was my age from another school. I never really dated anybody except for one girl, well, 1 or 2 girls that I went to school with, because I wasn't down with that shit. I didn't want to be like everybody else, so I kind of held on to my shit for a long time. For all honesty, I had been liking girls since I was 6 years old. I had a crush on one of the girls that I was friends with in preschool. So, I mean, it was something in myself that I always kind of knew about but didn't understand what it was until I got to prep. I always dated dudes. I always liked dudes. I was actually sexually attracted to dudes as well as women. So, you know what I mean? I was just a little bit more, oh, I like this, so I'm going to do it. Like, I was a little bit more willing to try things that it seems like you are. You may like the guy, but you're young. And you're 16. So if you want to try dating a girl, and you don't have to like stud girls, butch girls, you don't have to like them. I like me a girly girl every now and again. Most of the girls that I like have to have a little swag, so that's why I prefer them to be studs, because they usually have a little swag. Most girly girls don't really have the type of swag that I prefer. I'm just saying. So, except for a few that I've seen. I'm not going to tell y'all who, but some of them are on YouTube. But anyway, they could get it. Anyway. All I'm saying is, shout out to Ashley. Anyway. All I'm saying is, try it. You're 16. You don't have to be tied down to this dude. You don't have to be tied down to any girl. If you go to a school like this, and all I would say is, hang with the gay girls. Hang with the gay girls. Because you never find out what girly girls may like you until you start hanging out with the other gay girls, okay? Because one of my exes was like that. She was a girly girl. And me being a girly girl, she was the only girl I had a relationship with at school, and she really wasn't on that. You know what I mean? She was known for liking boys, but I liked her and I wanted her. So I talked to the stud chicks at the school and told them, hey, I like her. Start talking to her. And they start talking to her. And they got it in their head. And a couple of weeks later, she was my girlfriend. So what I'm saying is, don't, just do what you want to do. You ain't gotta, you ain't gotta fuck nobody. You ain't, what I'm saying? Just like who you like and do what you do. Get out there. Talk to people. Like, girl, have fun. It's high school. And I promise you, whenever you do find a girl or a guy who you are really attracted to, your shit is going to be on fire down there. I promise you. So whoever this dude is that you kissed and you didn't feel nothing, I don't even know what that's like, because I didn't kiss no dude when I was 16 that I didn't feel that fire for down there. I'm just saying, okay? So you may like him, but he might just be a friend. And you may really be attracted to women, and that's what you want to fuck with. Because to me, it sounds like you're attracted to girly girls. So he may not do it for you. Just because you like him as a person don't mean you're going to want to be with him. So I say, girl, go out there and try it. You in high school. Be safe, of course. Don't be putting your mouth on everybody, but I don't think you at that stage yet. When you at that stage yet, holler at me via email, and I will get with you privately if that's what you want to do. But like I said, get out there, talk to the chicks, man. Mingle. You in high school, mingle. Y'all gotta. I'm just saying, we had a way of doing shit. We just. What's up? And there's a stare. There was a stare. When you see a chick you like and you didn't know how she was, you would just, look a little bit. And if she looked back and she didn't look like, like that, then you keep looking. But the girl I was about to fuck with, we actually were about to get in a fight at one time, so that don't mean shit neither. Y'all better ask somebody, baby. I got this scarf on because my eczema is acting up. Whenever the weather changes, I haven't had eczema on my neck ever in life. So I don't understand why it's all of a sudden. I think that's because I was using Bath and Body Works. I had to get back on my Aveeno. But anyway, I don't want that all in a video. But ain't nobody fucking perfect out here. Y'all better get y'all life. My fate is still beat. Ba-boop, 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 ba-boop. But yeah, baby, please do you. On to the next one. Okay. Long ass video. Okay. Hi, how are you? I'm in love with your videos. They're all amazing and real and truthful. Okay. Thank you. I try to be. I really do. I appreciate that. I really do. I can't say that enough to y'all that y'all all start these letters off with telling me how much y'all love my videos and y'all like my personality. And I appreciate that because I love y'all back. Anybody that just want to see my crazy ass get on here and act a fool, I love you back. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Anyway, get into the video. My situation is that my mom is always yelling, cursing at me for the dumbest things. Sometimes if I bother her husband, she will go off on me and she favors him a lot. They've been together for 15 years and he cheated on her several times, but she seems to have a hold on him. It always takes him back. And it bothers me because I don't want to be that kid that have a mom that acts dumb like the women on TV that gets cheated on. But you can't control that. I'm about to tell you right now, before I even finish reading the rest of this. Your mom is going to be how she is. There's nothing that you can really do about that. I'm about to be honest with you. There's nothing you can do about that. When them mamas be like that over them men, that's just how they be. They got shit wrong with themselves. It's good that you see it and see that it's bad. I feel alone because my mom don't tell me she loved me. She don't hug me. She have told me in the past she didn't want me and that she couldn't stand me. But I know she said these things to scare me. So I get upset and talk back and she threatens to hit me. And I'm so over it. I'm a boy that just entered high school. I've cried to her about the things she say. But she always says she doesn't care like every other black mother would say. Not every black mother would say that. Don't say that. Because not every black mother would say that. I would definitely never say some shit like that to my kid. I'm sorry. But I wasn't raised that way, so I wouldn't say no shit like that to my kid. My mom is a good mom. She gives me everything I want, but she just never seems to give me that motherly love only when she feels like being a mom. So I have said I'm going to start writing poetry to get over how I feel. Do you think poetry will help or no? First of all, I want to hug you. I want to hug you. Like, goddamn. Okay. Some women are like that. Some women are like that. They feel like anything that is going to keep them from holding on to this man is a fucking issue. I think it's fucked up that she would tell you she didn't want you. I think it's fucked up that she would, she doesn't tell you that she loves you. I think that's fucked up. I think that poetry would help. I think that also talking about your issues and writing them out and making bomb-ass poetry about it would help you get it out. I don't know exactly how to heal from a situation like that. You know what I mean? Especially if it's something that persists all the time. And her buying you things is just, I guess, her way of saying, hey, I love you, kid. You know what I mean? So I just hope that you don't grow up with some kind of, issues towards women because of how your mother treats you. You see what I'm saying? I hope you don't feel like you have to be cheating on a woman and all of that for her to want you. Because women don't realize when they're raising sons how a man treating them affects how that child will grow up and treat another woman. She's not seeing that. And I'm sorry that she's not seeing that, baby. But I just want to tell you that there are a lot of black women out there that won't treat their sons like that, and that won't deal with that type of bullshit from any man. And I know that that's probably nothing that you can really tell your mom, because I know how mothers can be, and it's like you can't tell them shit. They just gonna argue with you and tell you stupid ass kid and get But all you can do is write your poetry, boo. Do what you gotta do to get up out of her house after high school. Go to college. You know what I mean? Take your creative writing. And I'm telling you to go to college because that's the best place to go if you want to write. That's the best place to go if you want to write. You put yourself into them books, into school, and you do what you got to do to go to college, wait college, so you can get the fuck up out of her house. And you keep writing. You keep your journals and you write. You write. And if you want to cry about it, you fucking cry. I hate when people, and I say this in my last video, sometimes people need to cry. Like, everybody always want to act like, oh, you're supposed to be strong and all that. Yes, crying ain't got shit to do with being strong. Cry your fucking ass off if you feel like it. But once it's over, get up walk the fuck off and go on with your life. When you have the strength to keep going in spite of feeling like you want to cry, that's strength. That's fucking strength. So yeah, boo, I do think your poetry would help. I also think prayer would help. Pray. God is everything. Everybody think it's a game. I'm not a religious person, but God is everything. God is everything. I don't think I could get through anything I go through without prayer. And my mother is the person that instilled that in me. So obviously your mom is not that type of mother, and I'm sorry for that. So I'm going to tell you, all things are possible with God. You do what you got to do to get out of your mom's house, and you keep writing, and one day you write a really good fucking book about it. And don't forget that she's your mom. Don't disrespect her because she don't know. I really don't think she know. I don't think she know what she's doing. I don't think it resonates. Because I don't think she doesn't care. Because if she didn't care, then you said your mom loves you. So obviously you know that your mom loves you. She probably work her ass off to make sure that you get a chance to do everything that you want to do in your life. So all I can say is write your shit, man. Keep writing. Send me something. I want to read something. Send me something. And fuck, if you want me to, I'll read it on a video if you want me to. If you want to see how people react to your poetry, let me know, man. But yeah, do what you gotta do, man. And get up out of your mom's house so you ain't gotta deal with that crazy shit, man. People crazy. People parents be fucking crazy. My daddy was crazy. I didn't get the fuck. Like, my daddy gave you a hug and a kiss maybe 2-3 times a year, okay? So I understand, but my mom was very very emotional, very, very affectionate. So I had a good balance, and I'm sorry that you don't have that. So I'ma tell you, mwah, 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 I love you. Keep writing. Write me a poem or something. Not to me, but write something and then let me read it. I won't read. And man, keep praying. Keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. This shit don't be lasting forever, man, because you're going to always be her son and you're going to always be her baby. And I'm sure she knows that. And it's obvious that you know that, know that too. And sometimes go up to her and hug her. Go up to her and hug her. Show her what she's not showing you. You know what I mean? And if you try and she's still pushing you away, then you be like, all right then. If that's not what you want to do, that's cool then. You accept the love that she does give you because it's obvious that she loves you, bro. So just do what you got to do, man. Write your shit, bro. Write your shit. And that's what I got to say about that. On to the next video. Everybody are made baby too. Yeah, originally from Louisiana. That's from that boat. Yeah. All right. I have a couple of issues I like your advice on. The first is that I recently got out of a bad relationship. I am gay, so my ex is a male too, but he was abusive on top of giving me a few STDs. First time in my entire life, so it's been very devastating. Oh, poor baby. I do still love him, but I knew I had to move on. Yes, indeed. The problem I have is that my friend of 6 years, knowing almost all that I've been through, still chooses to be friends with my ex. They only met once and live in different cities, so there isn't any physical contact. But my friend likes to give me updates and tell me about how they Facebook and Instagram each other and how they laugh and chat all the time. I don't think it's cool. Do you think I'm wrong for feeling betrayed and not wanting to keep my friendship as a result of their communication? I have a real hard time trusting people and really stay to myself because of all I've been through. I don't want to be overreacting and pushing people out of my life when it's not necessary. I know I can't tell people who to be friends with, but I feel like my friend isn't being loyal or respecting how hard it is for me moving on from the situation. I have a tooth missing, broken finger, and an STD that will be with me. And a STD that will be with me forever. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Yeah, this is a lot. Because of my ex. The God in me just will not let me hate my ex, so I forgive him and I still love him, but I know moving on is the best thing because he was toxic to my life, always starting arguments and hurting me even more than I am already. Sorry this was so long. What's your motherfucking advice for me? It wasn't that long. And I hope this teaches you to wear fucking condoms whether you're in a relationship with a bitch or not. Wear condoms. Matter of fact, hold that thought. I'm going to show you some really good condoms. Trojan, America's #1 condom. And these are the charge intensified. These are really good condoms. They feel barely there, and then they have some shit on them. They're ribbed on both sides for pleasure for both. So like I said, get on them damn condoms. That's my first thing I gotta say to your ass. Second of all, I'm sorry that you even had to go through something like that in a relationship. Fuck that nigga. He don't love you, because if he loved you, he would have been wearing condoms when he was fucking other people, and he wouldn't have been beating you. Fuck him. And fuck that friend of yours too. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Everybody want to be like, you know, just because you have a problem with somebody doesn't mean I have to have a problem with somebody. Fuck that. Under those circumstances, yes the fuck you do. Especially since they want to get on the phone with you and tell you how they talking to one another and shit. Fuck that friend. Let me tell you something. At the end of your life, you're gonna have maybe a handful of friends that you can count on one hand that you can really call your friends. Maybe one hand. Because I don't think I can even count 5 people that I really consider my friends, okay? I have family. I have people that I consider family. And then I have friends, okay? So, I'm telling you right now, fuck that friend shit. Because to me, they seem like they're trying to dig that knife in a little deeper. The dude... You missing a tooth, a broken finger, and he gave you an STD that you gonna have forever. I don't know what the fuck STD you got. I'm so sorry, baby. I don't even know what to say about that shit. That's tough. Ooh, but you know what? You're right. You keep praying, because the Lord fixes everything. The Lord cures all wounds, okay? Let me tell you this right now. So you keep on praying, and you keep your head up. And yes, you may be guarded because of what you've been through, but that's only to protect yourself. And this person that's calling you their friend, they don't seem like a true friend to me, because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be friends with a nigga that beat the fuck and gave a STD to my friend. You out your motherfucking mind. As soon as that shit happened, it was donezo. I have another one, and this one is exceptionally fucking long, so I'm just gonna skip to the situation. Okay, hold up, wait. Let me. She got a whole bunch of backstory. Okay, Nicole, who I'm not speaking with at this moment, pretty much had me in her corner. What is this? Okay, anyway, I need some advice, and please bear with me, because this is a long story. I have a friend who I've known since we were 15 years old. We are now 22. I'm going to try to explain this story with as much simplicity as possible. Nicole, who I am not speaking with at this moment, pretty much had me in her corner and by her side in every life endeavor that has occurred. From losing her mother to not getting along with her family members to needing money. All kind of shit, girl. You been there. Ride or die. She is very beautiful black girl with a little Indian in a girl. Don't we all? And I really do. Y'all better get out of here. Haitian. And my family are Mardi Gras Indians. So I can really say that. Yeah, y'all don't know it. Y'all don't know. I be telling y'all. I be giving y'all the tidbits of my life. Anyway. She has very long hair down her back. Very tall and light-skinned. Some would consider her to be the perfect image of how a beautiful girl should look. Bitch, bullshit. To me, a beautiful girl is really, really brown skin with really, really, really good textured hair that comes around to her bra strap, that has really nice teeth and has like an almond-shaped eye and really full lips. But that's me. I'm sorry. That light-skin shit and skinny shit don't fly for me. I need a bitch with some ass. But that's just me. Anyway, I said, anyways, like I said, she always wants people to perceive in a way that she really isn't, which pissed me off, because she is a girl who wants to be a model. But right now, it's going nowhere. Doesn't have a job, and when she does, she get her retail job, she quits. She doesn't go to school. She pretty much sits at home. However, she lives in a project. Oh, she live in a projects. Oh, this bitch hood. She said, for example, she's always trying to save image, afraid to go to the clinic because it was in the hood and perceived as a ghetto clinic because all the black people go there. However, she lives in a project. But if you look and talk to her, you would never think she lives in one of the roughest streets. Anywho, I just wanted to give you a little... Okay, so basically her friend is a hood rat that don't want to be like a hood rat. I know people like that. Anyway, she's talking to this dude. He invites her to this party. She's not really the partying type, so she wants me to roll with her. And Nicole tells me before we go to the party that the dude is going to get us in for free. So I'm like, cool, all right. She don't have the funds. So we get to the party and find out that it's $20 to get in. I already told her I didn't have the money to spend. So her dude comes up in the line, pay for her to get in. And while I'm like, you can stay because I'm not paying to get in. She's like, no, I roll with you. I'm going to leave with you. But I could tell in her face she wanted to stay because she really liked this dude. So we leave the line, go outside, and she asks me if I can come up with any money. I'm like, no. Then she turns around and tells me that her dude just pulled out a load of cash. Now, in my mind, I'm expecting her to at least ask him to spot me for now because it's not like I don't know him. I chilled with him before, and we were real mutual. Gave each other hugs, and when, you know, we give each other hugs when I see him. But she didn't ask and he didn't offer. I'm like, cool, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm not going to stand outside like I'm a fucking buster. Or like some fucking buster. Little buster. Waiting for a handout. So I left and she came with me. She didn't seem upset, but I could tell her mind was wondering. I dropped her off at my cousin's house. The next day, I'm expecting her to call me and let me know if she spoke to her dude and what he said about us leaving. I didn't hear from her, which was unusual because I talked to her at least 4 times a day. Girl, she said I didn't call her either. The day after next, I called her to see what's going on, and I could smell the shadiness through the phone. Girl, pull it down. Pull it back up. Her tone was low, and she was giving me one-worded answers, and then she was like, she would call me back. I'm like, she's mad, but I don't know why. What could be the issue? Was she mad? She left the party. So since she was in her funk, I didn't hit her up either for a couple of days. Then I hear from my cousin that when I dropped Nicole off that night, she was going on and on saying that I embarrassed her because we left the party and it made her look bad. I'm saying to myself, I'm the person who went to New York for my birthday weekend. Took her alone because I wanted her to be there, and she had not a dime in her pocket. I paid her whole way on my birthday weekend. I'm the one out of anyone else who has had her back at all times through anything. He could say how could she say I embarrassed her because I didn't want to pay $20 for this party when I was told that we were getting in for free? The chick never has any money in her damn pocket, so I couldn't believe me out of all the people. She said I embarrassed her. Right now, I don't want to talk to her. She hasn't even called me. Should I call her and tell her how I feel? Should I leave it alone right now? I don't care to even talk to her because there's been so many incidences where we would get into arguments or disagreements and we would stop talking for months. And to me, the times we've had stopped talking, I believe she was at fault. I just don't feel like me being a genuine and loyal friend to her is reciprocated, and I'm tired of her. What should I do? I hope everything is understandable. I'm sorry this was so long. Love you, girl. Let me know if you need any more info. I don't need more info. Thank you. That was enough. I appreciate the letter, though. Y'all can tell I'm a little sick, but I'm getting these videos in. Anyway, girl, fuck her. I'm sorry. That's how I sign a check for that hoe to say bye. Because to me, it sounds like she only want to be friends with you so you can be her fall through person. So you can be there for her when she needs you. Because you got a job. She ain't got shit. She ain't bringing nothing into your life. And to me, the fact that she don't want to talk to you, you embarrass her. And you, like, bitch, you ain't got no money. You told me he was going to pay for us. And if I was you, I'd have been like, nah, I can't pay. I won't go. You can stay, and you should have left on your own. She should have stayed if she wanted to stay. But she want to save face and make it look like she's such a good friend. But then want to try to go off to your cousin and on a low and all of that shit. And then when you call her, she's still not telling you what's up. Fuck her. I keep telling people that you don't need people in your life that's going to bring problems and bullshit into your life all the goddamn time. If they're not on some positive shit, if they're not trying to do nothing to better their life, and if they're not bringing anything positive into your life, sayonara, see you later, sucker. Don't not hit you with a good law split you. Bye, bitch. See you later. Peace out, nigga. All that shit, okay? You ain't got to deal with that. No. You don't have to be, I'm sorry. I don't care how long y'all been friends. I've had friends that I've had since I was kids, and we not friends no more. They don't call me, and I'm not going to be the one always calling you to find out how you doing. So if you don't want to fuck with me, I don't want to fuck with you, Jared. I'm sorry. That was a little personal. I don't give a fuck neither, because he ain't watching my videos, so it don't matter. Anyway, this is new. Okay. She said my hair is always on point. Girl, not always, but thank you. Only when I do videos. For starter, okay, this is going to be a long one. But me and my boyfriend been going through so much lately, and I can't take it. So let me just get right into it. I'm 18 and my boyfriend is 21. He treats me amazingly for the most part. But July 23rd of this year, I found out he was cheating. How I found out? Well, there's where it get interesting. He was talking to an associate of mine, and she had just moved back to Atlanta from California. So she and him started talking around July 22nd. I found out on the 23rd, as I mentioned earlier. So she came to my house, and as soon as he realized she and I knew each other, he started telling everything. So we decided to work things out, and I asked his ass not to talk to her, but he kept on anyways, and I decided to try to keep my friendship with her too, but she started acting like she forgot how I used to get down before she took her ass to California. So she started putting shit on Facebook. So the 3 times I let it go, but the 4th time I had to say something. So he finally stopped talking to her around the middle of the 24th, and told me he thought I was trying to set him up, test him, because he have been set up before. And I knew that prior to the start of our relationship. So I got over well, at least I thought I was. But this situation was resolved. November 30th of, what? November, now 30th of August. He told me he had to take his son to the doctor, and his baby mama, now this is, what? Girl, shit. August, he told her it's fucking Atlanta. I know how shit goes down up here. Now he been told me that the doctor's appointment, but he made it seem like he was taking a baby by himself. But I told him he didn't have to explain to me, which is how I felt that day. So, okay, 31st of August came. Girl, why you can't say the next day? And they took the baby to the doctor, and the appointment was at 9:30. She giving me logistics, right? They didn't get out until 2:43 p.m. over 5 hours. So I tried to explain my feelings about that. Not only was I scared for the baby, because God knows I'm attached to the little boy, but he said I shouldn't be mad because he was there for his son, and I'm not mad because of that. I'm upset he was with his baby mama for 5 fucking hours and not telling me the what? Okay, hold up. I'm not about to sit through all of this. But we started talking about everything. Okay, I was pregnant in July by him before the shit went down with old girl. Anywho, I miscarried. I'm sorry about that. I thought I did, and I was sad, so I admit I was pushing him away, so that's why he felt that it was a setup. Plus, he's not the best looking man, so he don't think any woman will approach him. But he cheating and shit, whatever. But he had the fucking nerve to say it was my fault, that he thought it was a setup, and why he cheated. That crushed my feelings. But once he realized it hurt me, he started to apologize a lot, and I was crying so fucking much. But he started stressing, and he took a lot of pills. We on the phone. I asked him what's wrong, because I heard the pill bottle tilt back, and he took a lot. So I called his mom and asked her to go check on him. So they went to the hospital. I went to see him, and I felt a little guilty, because when I first walked in the hospital and seen him, my first thought was, that's what you get. Yes, but what? My first thought was, that's what you get. Yes, but he thought he loves me. And girl, can you use commas? It's not my fault, and he understands if I don't want to be with him. It didn't feel like a guilt trick, though it felt like he really felt that way and wanted me to be happy. But this is my dilemma. I guess I want to be with him, and we together now, but in the beginning of our relationship, I was able to confide in him so much. I told him about my molestation I went through as a child, how my dad told me I deserved it, how I was raped, how I was in abusive relationship, to me dropping out of school to help my dad because he had cancer and nobody else wanted to help him. And I just miss being able to confide in him. I miss being able to let my guard down with him. It's frustrating. So what's your advice on letting my guard down? How can I get to that point again? I just want and need advice. And he's trying, Brittany. I know he's trying. That's why I'm really frustrated right now. Or am I being stupid? Not stupid, never been a stupid female. Am I being unreasonable to think I can get back to that point? Please don't sugarcoat. Don't throw no honey on that shit. Give it to me straight, no chaser. You the first and only person I told to this. Oh, okay. This is a long and confusing letter to read, and I'm so sorry. And it has something to do with the fact that I can't breathe through my nose, but whatever. My thing is, the things that have happened in this relationship, before you said yourself that he was trying, I wanted to tell you to let that shit go. That's too much to have to fucking go through in a relationship at that young of an age. Because at the end of the day, you can always find somebody that's gonna treat you better, that you can let your guard down with, that won't hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're saying he's trying, but him taking the pills and all of that, you say that wasn't. Take a break. Take a break. Take a fucking break from him. Because to me, that relationship sounds too fucking tired, too sleepy. Wake the hell up. It seems too fucking sleepy to be so young. How old are you? Let's go back to the top of this damn letter. How old are you? I'm 18 and my boyfriend's 21. Girl, bye. I'm sorry, but you couldn't be cheating on me and shit like that at a real young age when you know you can get it, girl. Oh, get it, girl. I'm sorry about, like, the father issues and all of that. And I realize that that's why women get with fucked up men, because they have issues, you know, father issues. Just like men cheat on women constantly, they have mommy issues. So what I say is, y'all need a break. Y'all need a break. You need to see other people, and he obviously wants to see other people. That friend girl, fuck her. Ain't nobody worrying about her. She a hoe. Once she found out that was your man, she should have let that shit go. She should have been pissed off at him. She shouldn't have been trying to talk to him. So she shiesty. Fuck her. Him on the other hand, let that y'all need a break. If he after that break, after y'all are not in a relationship with each other, and you say you need to prove to me that you want to be with me, you need to prove to me that that's what you're trying to do, and we are not together, we need to go back to dating status, meaning y'all are not in a relationship. If that's what you want to do, and he builds that trust up again to you wanting to be with him again, then that's what you do. But I think y'all need to break up. Because you need to reevaluate some shit. You too young to be having to go through that bullshit. And half the time, you're sitting up there trying to hold on to the shit, and that's not the one you're going to be with anyway at that young of a fucking age. Girl, bye. Next letter. Okay, I love your videos. Anyway, my question is, thank you, girl. Anyway, I have a younger sister. She's 21. I love her, but she has such a bad attitude and always mad and gets mad easy. The thing that bothers me is, she takes all the anger out on her 2-year-old daughter. She has no patience. Yells at her and hits her for stupid reasons, and it hurts my heart. I confront her and tell her to stop hitting her and have more patience, but she never says nothing back. My mom takes care of her daughter when she's at work and doesn't pay her a dime. And when she comes home from work, she sometimes locks herself in her room and leaves her daughter for my mother to take care of while she sleeps. What the fuck? I already talked to my mom and told her she shouldn't let my sister get away with that. It's my sister's baby, not my mom's. My mom don't want to do nothing, and when I bring it up to my sister, she ignores me or walks away because she doesn't want to hear me out. What do you suggest I do? She needs a reality check. I think her job is stressing her out, but she still is not acceptable. Okay, Jesus Christ. I can't even tell you how much I relate to that. I can't even tell you how much I relate to that. But what I'm going to tell you is, first of all, see that taking the shit out on a 2-year-old? It's a fucking 2-year-old. That'll piss me off. And if I was you, I'd beat the fuck out my little sister if I seen her handle a 2-year-old baby all unnecessarily wrong. You know, some shit that if a fucking police officer saw, they would take your child away from you, I'd beat the fuck out of her. She want to lock herself in a room, I'd lock me and her in a room and tear that ass up until she get all of that bad attitude out of her motherfucking chest. But we gonna come down on it. We're gonna come down on the come down. All of it, you can't control what other people do. You can't control what your mama do. You can't control what your sister do. What I would tell your mama to do is, because of how the child situation, I don't like that shit. So what I would say, you need to tell your mama to threaten her with taking the child away from her. Like, oh, you don't want to take care of this baby? I'm going to go to the fucking court and tell them what you're doing and get full custody of the baby. That way, we won't have to worry about your bad influence or you hurting the fucking child because you having issues. This bitch need to realize her life is not about her. Her life is about that child. I don't give a fuck if a job is stressing you. When you come home, you check that shit at the door. Be thankful for the fucking paycheck and you tend to your goddamn child. Because ain't nobody out here gonna make sure that your child grow up and get the love and the knowledge that they need but the parents and the grandparents. Only those people really affect these children when they grow up. So it pisses me off when I hear about somebody doing shit like that to a fucking 2-year-old. If I was you, honestly, I'd have beat her ass a long time ago. That's me. I really would beat the fuck out of her. But if you can't sit down with her and talk to her calmly and let her know how you feeling and what you see and what's going on without her blowing up and all of that, X out your fucking life. Deal with your niece, deal with your mama. Don't fucking deal with her. You ain't gotta talk to her if you don't want to, because obviously she don't be taking care of the baby all the fucking time. So if you want to see your little baby, you want to see your niece, you go over there by your mama when her fucking ass at work, you kiss the baby, you tell her you love her, and you be the best auntie that you can be. You be there for that child when they grow up, and let them know that you are there, and let them know that they can't. Don't worry about your mama. You know she fucking crazy. Don't worry about it. I love you. Your grandma love you. That's what you do. You be the best auntie that you could be, because you can't dictate what your mama do and you can't dictate what your sister do, because they're going to do what they want to do anyway. If you talk to your mom and tell her what she do, she don't want to do nothing, you can't do nothing about that. Just be the best auntie that you can be. And if your sister come out of line and front you again, choke her ass up. That's what I say. Choke that up. I can't stand nobody fucking over a baby like that. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, next letter. Okay, I'm 12, going into the 7th grade. Hey, baby. Even though I don't look like I'm 12, so a lot of older boys try to date me. I'm embarrassed about my body when I'm changing for gym. Girls stare at me. I stand out a lot because of my height. I'm 5'11". My mom told me that it's the green, so deal with it. But I get picked on by, girl, I'm so-called big black giant and a ratchet hoe and other stuff. I don't tell my mom and sister because they are crazy. And I'm going back to school in a week, and the girls that pick on me are in my class. I know that I should stand up for myself, but I've already gotten into a fight and got jumped by 6 girls. My sister went crazy and made me go to their house. I'm on the verge of hurting someone, but I'm scared to tell my family. What should I do? Please help me. Oh, baby. Okay. I know how that is. Like when you're in that age. First of all, they just fucking mad. Them hoes is just jealous. Let's be real about this. Whenever females always got something to say, always want to be all, trying to rib and trying to shine on you in front of people, that's because they fucking jealous. Them hoes jealous because you 12 years old and you going to be fine and all. Think they can already see that you going to be shitting on hoes in a minute. And them hoes mad. Fuck them hoes. The next time they call you ratchet, you say, fuck you. You ratchet hoe. And don't fight in school. Don't fight in school. Tell your fucking people. Tell your people. See, getting jumped by 6 people? Fuck that. That's when you tell your mama and your sister and your aunties and your cousins, and they show up outside the fucking school when it's over and be like, which ones it was, and then we can all have a fair fight out this bitch. I'm sorry, I'm from New Orleans. We do shit like that. We have, deep ass families out here that, be like, 6, 7, siblings, and then you got 30 cousins, and then, Like, we just be deep out this bitch in my family, so I ain't never really had to deal with nobody doing no shit like that to me. But I'm about to tell you right now, I know you don't want to tell your people because you don't want them to overreact, but them hoes is out of line. So tell your people. And you know what? Next time them hoes rib on you or something like that, tell them you just mad. You just mad because I got titties and you don't. Why you mad? You bigger than that hoe? Chest up to that hoe. They always want to jump somebody. Fuck that jumping shit. You make sure that you got people with you when you feel like some shit might go down. You make sure you call your sister. Look, I think these hoes might try to jump me. Be outside school when it's over. You know what I mean? But don't let nobody poke you, especially if you bigger than these hoes. Fuck them. Girl, fuck them. Girl, whatever. Don't get in no fight. Don't get put out of school and all of that. But if they try to chest up to you, meet them hoes after school. You know how that go. Meet them hoes outside of the school, after school. Take your fucking uniform off. Go put on some basketball shorts and some tennis shoes. Get your sisters and your cousins and be like, all right, bitch, who wants to jump who? All right? Because ain't nobody about to get their ass whooped like that around these 6 bitches. Oh, no. Girl, you better call them people. Call your family. Call your cousins. Call everybody, okay? But on the real, though, you are 12 years old. And about them little boys, don't let them little boys be trying to get into your head and give up your panties all young because you're fine and all that. Fuck all of that. You reserve your sexy, okay? You preserve and reserve your sexy. By the time you're 16, 17, if you want to give up, you know what I'm saying? You want to be dating and all that, do what you got to do. But don't let nobody mind fuck you. Them little girls is trying to mind fuck you into making you feel like you ratchet because they jealous. And these little dudes out here is trying to mind fuck you because even though you may not look young, you are young-minded. So they know that they can control you and do what they want to do with you. Don't let nobody mind fuck you, little girl. Don't do it. You're 12 years old. You're supposed to be in school worrying about books. Fuck the little dudes. Fuck the high school boys. That's bullshit. Don't worry about that. That ain't nothing but some dudes that want to make fucking babies too soon. Don't even worry about that. That's not even a thought right now. You like your little boys in your class and all that. Little boy like you. Like little boy, little fat ties, call a little kiss on the cheek, little hug. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool. Don't be giving up no cookie to no little dudes. Don't be kissing on no little dudes. You're 12 years old. You're too young for that shit. And them little girls, they just fucking jealous. Tell them hoes, when they grow some titties, they can come talk to you. That's what you tell them. When y'all grow some hips, when y'all get some height on that ass, y'all come talk to me. And you make sure you tell your people, because I don't like that jumping shit. I don't like that shit. Okay? So, yeah, girl, tell your people. Tell your people, girl, you 5'11" and you 12. Girl, I be stumping on hoes. Bitch, what? So, that was my motherfucking advice. That was my motherfucking advice to you. Yes. So I hope y'all like this video. I hope y'all got something from it. I hope I didn't give nobody no bad advice. Y'all be safe out here, little girl. Don't go be trying to fight nobody and get jumped and all of that shit. Keep it sexy. Keep it cute. You know, you're 12 years old. Don't keep it sexy. Just keep it cute. 12. Keep it cute, goddammit. Don't let them little girls make you feel bad. Don't let no man mind fuck y'all. Don't let no... y'all gotta, you know, you gotta really be into your person sometimes and look at shit from the outside. You always feel like things are affecting you, how people are treating you. And sometimes you got to look at yourself and be like, you got a problem. Your problem is not my problem. Fuck you. You're not going to ruin my day. You're not going to take my joy. Get the hell up out my face. And that goes for everybody in this fucking letter that you know, everybody in all my letters that got somebody that's trying to take your joy. Fuck them. Don't let nobody take your joy. You keep the Lord on your side. You keep praying. You keep striving to be a good person. And you keep doing what the fuck you got to do. And your life will be just fine, okay? Y'all keep God in y'all life. Y'all keep watching my videos. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Peace out.